Well, yesterday, the Supreme Court heard arguments in Fulton versus City of Philadelphia, a case with potential consequences for religious freedom, as well as the role of Catholic welfare agencies in American public life. Catholics Sharon L. Fulton and Tony Sims Bush, who have fostered more than 40 children and who partnered with Catholic Social Services, brought the case against the city. At issue, the right of religious individuals to serve as foster carers while holding religious views about the definition of marriage. Ahead of the arguments, Archbishop Nelson Perez of the Archdiocese of Philadelphia weighed in on the case, writing in part, quote, "Essentially, we are being told that the Catholic Church must leave its faith at the door if it wants to serve those in need. But our faith compels us to do this work, and we have a right to conduct ourselves according to the tenets of our faith." Joining me now is Lori Windham, senior counsel at Becket, a nonprofit law firm dedicated to protecting religious freedom. Becket also represents the families, children, and Catholic Social Services in this lawsuit. Lori, welcome back to the program. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. Thanks so much for having me back.
Well, this case has been in the courts, as we know, since 2018, and yesterday you argued the case before the Supreme Court. Tell us what's at the heart of this case and what are the national implications?
Well, at the heart of this case is whether Catholic agencies can continue to serve their communities and be true to their Catholic faith. The city of Philadelphia is saying unless you will make certifications about marriage that are contrary to what you believe, then you're not going to be able to continue to serve these foster families and these foster children any longer. And they're trying to shut that down. And so the Supreme Court heard the case yesterday to determine if our Constitution and laws are going to protect this agency in Philadelphia. And this has implications for agencies around the country.
The religious beliefs of Catholic Social Services bar it from certifying unmarried couples or same-sex couples to be foster parents, and some have called that discriminatory. What do you say to that, and what does Catholic Social Services do in order to help in that situation?
So no same-sex couple had even approached Catholic Social Services asking for that certification, yet the city of Philadelphia decided that no more foster children could be placed with the agency and with loving foster moms like Sharon L. Fulton and Tony Sims Bush. And if a couple ever were to approach Catholic Social Services, they would help them to find one of the 29 nearby agencies who can provide that certification for them. This was truly an unnecessary action by the city.
Lori, can we talk a little bit about the history of the Catholic Church when it comes to foster care in Philadelphia?
They have been doing this work for 200 years. Since a yellow fever epidemic back in 1798, they have been taking in orphaned and neglected and abused children and helping to find them homes. And so they're just trying to continue the same wonderful work that they have been doing for all this time.
I know the city of Philadelphia has acknowledged that there is actually a shortage of foster families there. So what impact is this having on children in need in the foster care system in Philadelphia?
You know, the really sad part about this case was the same week that they said no more children are going to be placed with Catholic Social Services families, they put out an urgent plea for 300 more foster families to join the system. In fact, the city acknowledged there were 250 kids who were stuck in group homes and needed to be moved to loving families. And yet the city of Philadelphia will not move those children to family situations that are better for them just because those families partner with Catholic Social Services.
Well, Lori, we appreciate you coming on and talking with us about this. We really appreciate it indeed. Lori Windham, senior counsel, that is, at Becket. Thanks again.
Thank you.